Hello, everyone. Here we are at Bricks LA, and I'm Squiggle Mom, and I'm here with Gwyneth.
Hi,
Gwyneth, what's your last name?
Gwyneth Kozbial.
Kozbial. And what's your handle for building?
At White Goat Works.
At White Goat Works. Okay, great. And we're here because I will tell you a story about this Belville, Lego Belville 2000, I think it was 2005 kit that I've held on to in my garage for many years, and I found the perfect reason for having bought it in the first place. And I love Lego, but I didn't know too much about Belville other than it was very old. But Gwyneth happens to be very knowledgeable about Belville, and she's here to share with me. So shall we, how should we do this? Tell me a little about Belville while I open it up.
Okay.
Is that okay?
So Belville is a set that they made aimed at the girl market before Friends. Friends is kind of an elaboration on it. It went on for 15 years, so it's not like a failed line. It went on for a very long time. But instead of minifigs or even the micro dolls, these figures are more for dollhouse scale. So the pieces in it are really big. The builds are big. They're kind of simple, the builds, but the pieces that they use are just amazing. Really crazy colors, really crazy shapes, really big pieces. Colors that they had only for a few years in this that are beautiful. And this little, the Mermaid Castle, this set that she has right here, is in 2005. It's the Hans Christian Andersen collection. That year they made several sets from Hans Christian Andersen stories to celebrate the bicentennial of his birth. So it's the Little Mermaid story, but it is neither like the Disney story or the original, which is very, very dark.
Oh. Look at this.
But if you look at it,
You're
look
right.
at all these colors, these
Extremely
pillars here,
different.
this light lime.
One would not believe that it's Lego. It's so
No.
crazy. And look, it's got little
Little pins
Pins
just
to-
to hold the columns in better, because they're
Yeah.
big. I've only seen these pins in a couple of the later sets, so maybe they had problems with the columns.
crazy.
Yeah, that's a backdrop.
Oh my gosh, so cute. I love it. Thank you so much.
If you look
Oh,
at
and
these
check
ivy
the-
walls,
Look at the figures. They're enormous.
so they're like dollhouse figures. And the early ones, they could bend at the elbows and have full. They're very posable.
Wow.
But in later years, they made it so the elbows aren't posable.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
This is like the coolest piece in the set, in my opinion.
Oh
This
wow, it's huge.
Seahorse.
You
Yes.
know, from the outside, I couldn't tell. I thought it was going to be tiny.
Because you're thinking of Friends animals, right?
Yeah.
But they had huge animals. They had horses and they had a lot of horse,
Look at
sets.
that. Oh my gosh. So
This pulls like a chariot in this
oh
set.
wow.
It pulls a
Okay, let's see what we can
seahorse
do here
chariot.
quickly. We don't have a lot of time. We've got Gwyneth for just a little bit. Do we have to build according to instructions?
So, the cool thing about the Belville instructions, let's see if it does it in this one. Yeah. It'll, the dolls build the sets themselves. It's not just step one, step two.
What?
You see the dolls building the
that's so
castle
funny.
themselves.
That's great.
So it's like, I will put the roof on my castle. And here it is.
Oh.
So here,
Okay.
get bag one out for you. Bag one. This is really cool to see the bags from a long time
I
ago.
know.
I have a complete set of this, but it wasn't in bags.
This is
And
her
that's so
second complete
cool.
set.
Yes.
Oh
And the-
wait. So okay. Go
So
ahead.
Belleville had a lot of castle sets. At first they had like dollhouse home sets, and then they made horse sets. And then they branched out into fantasy ones.
Look at
like
this.
princesses and castles.
Now, a lot of people who've got these things in their box of mixed brick probably don't know anything about it, right? They're looking at it and they're saying, "Oh, this is kind of odd," right?
Because we have different castle pieces now, or they had different castle pieces before then. This piece was also in the Harry Potter sets that were back then, simultaneous. In
The
different
green, in green.
yeah.
Oh, purple,
gray.
purple.
Green and gray, could be purple, could be
yeah.
all three. I don't have those sets, I just have some other ones.
This is beautiful.
So this piece is more standard, but not the thing that you put on top.
And there's...
I love this piece here, this fin. Is that for that might be for the chariot. I don't know, remember where those go.
Okay.
So we're in bag 1.
Right. So,
So we start off with, we need some pieces from this extras bag.
okay.
I love these aren't a bunch of sets, but only in this color in this set. It's a
Wow.
wall with these ivy.
It's just one part even.
Yes.
Yeah.
So these will connect with a 1x3 brick.
Oh.
You have the dolls here, and since they're mermaids, they have clothes,
that
little
is
tails
so
that you
fun.
put on them. They can get dressed.
This is hysterical. I
Here's
think
the-
I can
here's
do
the
that for
swing.
minifigures too.
So this one starts off with
Right here.
yeah. Is it between or is it on a pin? It's on a pin.
Yeah.
Is it on a pin?
Well,
no, it's on
the
this
smaller
one
one.
that doesn't have a
Like,
pin.
hello.
Yeah. So it's on there.
Let's move this
How many
out a little so
studs
that we
go
can
out?
see. So there we're building.
Okay, and we have this that measures 4 studs away before you put the other one. And this here is a swing set. They have the swing set in a bunch of sets, like in a playground, or they have a swing set on the beach in one set. So you use these stars, which are also very beautiful. These starfish. We need a cone that goes on one side.
So it has a
Starfish
little
on the
pin on
outside
it.
and the cone on the
Oh,
inside.
okay.
There's a stud there in the middle that it goes on both sides.
Okay.
Put the starfish over here,
Other way.
other way,
Yeah.
and cone over here, and then you put the swing in between the
Oh,
two,
cute.
and then you'll hold it together with this. It's not on this side, no, it's on this side. And then you make a nice little arbor by connecting these greeneries together. And it doesn't, you have to look very closely at the directions. It's not like modern directions where you can see exactly
Right.
the outline of what's there and what's
That's
not.
true. I'll show you what she means. It's all just like a picture. So FIO, figure it out.
Let's see,
Yeah.
is it
You can say
connected? Is it connected with,
It looks like they connect together,
it looks like they do, but
and then the cherries.
there's not really,
Is it just the two? It's just the two. Oh,
it
okay.
must be because there's
Sorry.
only 2 there. Yeah, there's other stuff that's going on the ground here with these little fish tails that stick into a cone.
You know what? Isn't it on the blue thing? It's on the blue thing.
Yeah.
So it's on this one.
Oh, it's on that. That's why.
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes more sense.
Yeah. I need better glasses.
Well, also, as we say, the instructions are not quite as precise.
They're pretty good for old directions because old directions are notoriously hard to read.
You know what? I don't know that I've ever looked at old directions. Yeah.
Can I take a photo of you both building this?
Sure.
A friend of mine loves this old Scala stuff. He will be so jealous.
Belville.
Oh, Belville.
Scala is the Barbie doll size
Right,
one.
right.
And this is the doll house size.
And they come with tails,
So
fabric tails.
and they have these bows which are very similar to
Wow.
the Friends bows, but they come on this cute little sprue.
I think you
actually
should
still
just.
have one of those screws undamaged just like that.
I think you should keep it all together. Don't
Yes.
take it out.
I think so too.
Don't feel like you have to undo anything that you wanted. That you know.
And I'm wondering if we can make the chariot, because I think that's at the end. Maybe it's not. This
Oh.
chariot at the
Oh.
end.
Where is it?
I had these pieces in bag 1, but then it
Maybe
doesn't show
you just have to look at the picture.
Some of the sets are like that. They don't really.
Okay, here's the picture.
Oh, is there another book? No,
No, it's just one book.
because I've built it before from the. Here we go. It's on the
Oh,
first
okay.
page before anything else. Before anything else. So we start with a base plate. We put a brick on there. Got some. Yeah.
There we go. That's a little better.
Plate.
Yeah, as we say, very, very hard to find parts.
And look, see this lime color, light
Yeah.
lime, in a hint. Like we all have hundreds of these in black and white
Yep,
and dark
yep.
gray, and
But light lime.
they only
Light
made that.
lime. Yeah.
We have lime. We have regular lime.
Yes.
Here's a piece of regular lime, and there's a piece of the light lime.
Very, very different.
A crab is hanging off the back. We got arch. Is there something under it? There we go. There we go. So these clips on there. And then we have the seahorse. Where'd the seahorse go? Is it in here? No.
Oh,
here it is.
Yes.
So the seahorse.
Very large seahorse.
Do you want to take this out of the bag?
And now you'll have two, right? Because she has another one.
I
of
do.
these
I can
that-
have a chariot with two
Oh my
seahorses.
gosh, how
I'm not going to
amazing.
take it off the sprue, but you can see they want you to put little bows on them, like it's a regular horse.
A girl horse. Oh boy. Sorry.
And
look! Oh my gosh, it's enormous. Can I put the
Then it
mermaid
has-
tails on the guys? On the
Sure.
mermaids?
Is that there? Okay.
Oh, such a pleasure to do this. Look at this.
And then it has
And me doing this
a
alone.
saddle or a harness. That's the word.
Me doing this alone, Gwyneth, would not be.
Some of the instructions, like this has instructions. Some of them it's even more vague.
No, it's not about that. It's that you provide all this great insight.
Yeah, it's hard to find information about Belville. If anybody watching is a Belville expert, I've been scouring the internet and have found precious little information out there.
You are
So
a
I've,
Belville expert. That's how experts are made.
Taken all I can find. The butch powder is not fantastic.
Okay,
There we
so
go.
do these bend?
Yes, they should. Yeah,
Oh
there
my
we go.
gosh, yes. Fabulous.
They bend and they do come apart, but if you
I'm not
each
gonna
time you
take it
yeah
off.
when you time they come apart but then they lose some of their connectivity.
So she can go swimming all on her own when she comes up on land.
And the head connection,
Uh-huh.
this ball joint here, is the same thing as they have for Fabuland. So if you want to disfigure your figures, you can pull their heads off and pull a Fabuland, and then she can have a cat head.
Oh, so kind of like Jack Stone?
Jack Stone is smaller. It's
No,
a
but the
different-
head is kind of like a
Does
pin.
it come off? I have a Jack Stone right here.
Or maybe I'm thinking of a different one too.
No, I don't think he doesn't. He can
Oh,
can't
okay.
even move barely.
Oh, show Jack
So
Stone.
this is Jack Stone.
Yeah.
Next to, and this is the woman is taller than the girl.
Wow, look at that scale.
And then if you have
And
a regular,
minifig is even smaller. Yeah. Oh wow.
So she would be sitting. I'm not sure if she's the evil queen or how this figures out in the story, but
We got tails.
she's sitting in this chariot.
Okay, so he gets purple, blue, and the blonde
It's
gets.
so fresh right out of the bag. Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, we're tainting it forever.
No, it's wonderful. I buy used ones and I don't care that they're used, but it's
nice
it's
to
so
have
fresh.
new. Now the
She
question
hasn't
is,
been worked in yet.
how am I going to get these feet in?
Which one is she wearing? She's wearing this light blue one.
Yeah, how are we going to get these feet into? It's
The
coming
feet
pretty
should-
easily.
Oh, these are the. So I guess the new ones, the feet don't move either because the ones I have that are older, the feet
Ah!
point out.
I'm so excited! Oh my gosh, this is so cute.
So she sits in here. Oh, she has a crown. Is it in here? No, it must be in a different bag. A little crown and a net.
There we go.
And
I'll just have her adorn.
flies through the air, chasing something.
Oh,
or other.
wow.
Maybe trying to catch the Little Mermaid.
Very sweet, very sweet. How are you gonna
They don't
set
stick very well on that piece. It doesn't have. It has a center stud there, a center piece,
Uh-huh,
but
and it's
not as much connectivity as a plate.
Okay. Wow.
So yeah, there are shells like this, but in this color only in these.
Yeah, I've seen
maybe
them
it
in
might only
white.
be in this set, for all I know. Haven't looked too closely. This is a column piece that will go onto the pins. It also has some pins.
But in
in trans
lime
green. Trans
green.
lime green.
Go
There's
figure.
a wall in the trans lime green. They're just beautiful pieces and so weird and only made in that time. And these dolls, they're very creepy. You know, minifigs have very dependable faces, and these they get put in the wrong light.
Yeah, these try to be a little humanoid.
They're a little creepy.
They're like, can you imagine a lot of them in the dark, gathered, what they might do? What do you think, my friend? Okay, that's lovely. Thank you, Gwyneth, for a little bit of introduction to this amazing set. And we have seen the model, the very cool model. We don't have to do any more. This is plenty.
Yeah. So you. Okay.
Go ahead.
These castle pieces.
Uh-huh.
The most common way to build the castles would just be that you take this castle piece in all the castle sets they have. You take this castle piece.
Uh-huh.
You put one of these ivy walls next to it. You hook them together with a 1x3 brick.
Uh-huh.
And then you put another castle piece over here and hook it up, and that's your castle. And if you want a big castle, then sometimes you stick it on another one on top, or put it the other way if you want to have a scene
Put a roof
inside.
on it.
But it's not a lot of building because it's just stacking a bunch of
Let's put the roof on it.
big pieces.
Oh, wow. That is sweet.
But these things are cool because then you can put the fish going like that in the middle, or do you need to put a cone? You need to put a cone. Then you can have an accessory like that.
I love it.
I think that happens in one of the castles.
Little fish. This reminds me of something like little toothpicks with tails. You know, like cocktail
Yeah,
toothpicks.
I see what you're saying. Yes.
Oh boy, maybe that's where they got the idea from.
The Mermaid King has a tattoo there of an
Ooh,
anchor.
really?
Yeah, that's a very
Wow,
very mermaid
progressive
thing
for-
to have.
Progressive for the time, I imagine.
You'll never get a job, King.
Well, he can cover it
That's
up.
what my parents would say.
Oh, funny. It is a different time now.
Indeed.
Okay, I love it. Thank you so much, so much, Gwyneth, for helping us to understand the kit that we had sitting in a shelf in the garage for 15 or 20 years. I don't know, not 20, 15 years. And very cute. Okay, awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.